just different.
Yo, what's up? I know y'all listening to Jada and Evolving.
But we got
That's
a
our
message
girls.
for
We
you.
love them. We got a message for you, though. This is Lur from Late Night with Lionel.
I'm Lionel.
Why didn't someone introduce me?
You gotta introduce yourself.
It's Samaj.
And
Stunt.
we will be in Atlanta on March 27th.
That's right.
If you are a Jada and Evolving supporter,
And we know you are.
and you know you are, pull up on us. It's going to
Pull
be
up
a
on the
great
boys.
time. We going to be high. I'm going to drink 6 tequila shots, be a stage, and before, and then 4 more
We're
after.
gonna jade and evolve
We're gonna
in Atlanta.
Straight like that.
We're gonna evolve and then get jaded.
Straight like that.
And then
Period.
evolve again.
I've been
Yeah.
jaded.
I'm
You
showing
gonna
up
do-
evolved.
You gonna do this
Yeah.
at the LNL
And
show.
I'm
That's the
even
only place
jaded.
you could do it.
Period.
But look, get back to the episode with the girls. We love y'all. Peace.
Bye.
Crooked. Period. Mine is most definitely crooked.
No, I think
My
you have a very
face is-
symmetrical face.
No, I was looking at it the other day. My lip on this side is like a little.
Don't be all in our face though. Like, don't be all trying.
Don't zoom in now.
'Cause
Now
now
that
I
I'm
gotta smack the
talking
shit
about
out
it,
you.
you ain't gotta be like, yeah, she was right. Her face a bitch.
Mind your business. What we do need you to tell us is, what is your sign and what do you do for a living? Because we trying to figure out something. We trying to determine if certain signs work in certain fields.
Oh, we also got a question this week too.
Oh, we do?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, period.
Please remind me.
Yes, I love everything about it. Welcome to another episode of Jaded and Evolving. I am one of your hosts, Big Mama.
And I'm your other host, Natty.
Hi, babies. How are y'all? We still love Reston, Virginia. We still love Baltimore, Maryland. We still love Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. We still love all the spaces and places that we was loving on the past 2 weeks. Next episode, we will know who has been loving on us, whether it be the same city, same states, or whether it be new places and spaces and people. We thank y'all for liking and subscribing and following.
Yes.
Things are really moving. We over there on Threads now.
Yes.
Y'all showing the fuck off. Like, we really appreciate all the love and support. I know we say it all the time, but real shit, we really do love and care about y'all. But this isn't a normal episode of Jaded and Evolving. This
Not
is
at
Faded
all.
and Evolving. Where we get fried and then we talk about
this
you
in
to
a
your face.
while.
Yeah.
We have not done this in a while, so enjoy. Sit back and enjoy. You thought our ADHD was ADHDing before?
Oh. Hold my joint. We about to cook. Make sure you light up something good. Make sure you got your favorite strain. If you sipping on something too, that's cool. Make sure you got your bonnet on and your bra off. And make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Like, we really not playing. Join the family over here. You love these two best friends down. You want to be our bestie real bad. But we wouldn't know if you don't follow us.
For real.
So follow us. Damn. Do us a favor. Fuck. Any whore friend. I know I just saw you yesterday, but how are you?
I'm still good.
Okay.
I'm still good.
Yeah, it's just still on a high.
I'm not. I'm not like great, but
Yeah.
I'm like.
You
I'm not
chilling.
far off. I'm just like.
Same.
The
I feel
after.
it. I feel it.
How you feeling?
I feel good. I feel good. We get ready to go do Sunday Fun Day.
Yes.
After this, go hang out with my man and my child. So I have no idea what we're gonna go do. Please, I hope that it involves food because the bitch is hungry. But what else is new?
Right.
Yeah.
For either one of us, I can't wait until I go in this house and eat these red beans and rice.
Girl, I
Like,
picked like 2 of them out the bowl and was snicking them out there. Yeah.
I've been in my auntie bag.
Yeah.
I've been making greens. I done made my first crock pot of beans.
Period.
I am so excited about this. I'm just like, I can't wait until I move into my place and just be like, I got these beans.
It's
If you
nothing
wanna come
better
over.
when you know how to make like a home cooked meal. Cause you in your home. It's nothing better than a home cooked meal in your home. If you don't know how to cook, put that on your list of shit to do this year.
Please.
Figure out how to cook.
Indeed.
Real big. I love how my bank just be always telling me my car payment is due. Like, bitch, I know.
I just had to schedule mine.
I know. Like,
I wanna finance, but I'm trying to get to a certain credit score before I do that because then it wouldn't make any sense.
yeah, I see what you're saying. To get your APR low.
It's just like, ma'am, you're gonna have the same exact APR you have now. How about no?
Yeah.
Chill the fuck out.
I thought I had a real exciting text message. It was just my bank being like, bitch, remember your car payment.
They said
on the 6th.
you thought it was saying you got some money in here.
You're
They
right.
was
I thought
like,
it was
no,
like,
we need to take some money
This shit
out.
was like, girl, on the 6th, we're going to take out a certain amount of money for your car payment,
Right.
bitch. Lord Jesus. Anyhow, we was talking yesterday, and we need y'all to clear up something because something that's come to our attention. We was listening to the wondrous Whitney Houston yesterday jamming, and I made this statement of if she was an August Leo, you feel me, she wouldn't let nobody take her out because you were saying that somebody took her out.
Yes.
And I was like, it was that goddamn
I was
Bobby
like,
Brown.
it wasn't the overdose. It was
somebody else that did it.
else that came in there. That's why she gave Brandy a note before it even happened.
And speaking of Brandy, who the fuck is always around with some shit be going down? Ray J. Ray J know everybody motherfucking business. Now, if we wrong, let us know we wrong. But name a time in big celebrity history where Ray J name don't
wasn't
come
involved.
up. Ray J name come up.
Kardashian.
Diddy. Somehow Ray J name gets brought up with the whole Diddy situation.
Damn.
Ray J know everybody business.
Because he was probably there at the parties. He was definitely there at the parties. He's been in the industry just as long as Brandy. Like
It's just-
since he been out the womb.
It's been interesting though, and I think it was to your point where you were saying like everybody kind of looks at Ray J as like a big brother, so they probably like, oh,
Yeah.
he's not gonna say nothing.
I was saying little brother for real. Like he usually
Yes.
the youngest looking one in the room. So they be like, yeah, little nephew, blah 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 blah.
But he don't be talking. I don't really
He
think
like me for real. I'm
Yeah.
not even gonna lie. I be in rooms and people be saying stuff like you saw what I put on with the post. Just don't say nothing, and it was just me sitting there watching what's going
Like, just
on.
don't say
I just
nothing.
be in the background. I just be knowing a lot.
I feel
be
like Ray
hearing
J,
a lot.
he
And I
know
don't
people
be-
business, but he just like, you know what?
I'm gonna just keep it to myself. Like
In the tuck.
I like that. If I remember for real.
Maybe that's the case. Maybe they be telling Ray his ass be forgetting.
Sometimes he don't remember.
He do look a little slow, just a little bit. Nothing serious, but just like a little tism or something. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I like when he smile. He like a 4-year-old. He do. He really do.
can't.
Ray J know everybody. Speaking of motherfucking business, I wonder if Ray J know about this whole TikTok situation.
He is definitely involved in some type of way.
If y'all don't know what's been happening, black people can't never have nothing nice, right?
Nope.
Everything always go down during Black History Month.
Yep.
Minding our motherfucking business over on TikTok, and we see Professor Barlow post about the class that she's going to actually be hosting for her university. She is an accredited professor at an accredited university, and she had a class where she was going to start making content that would relate to the classwork that she was actually teaching. This then sparked something where niggas thought, oh shit, they starting a TikTok university. Like niggas is really going to be teaching. So other professors hopped on. And again, this was a free service. Wasn't nobody telling you to go nowhere. They was just like, listen, when you see my content, this is going to be the type of content I'm posting.
This is the class.
So we started following a bunch of professors, following a bunch of people who had certifications and a bunch of shit. And then Jasmine's Garden comes out and says that she's going to be hosting a mixer. This was before the whole Hillman Talk shit went down, right? Before Hillman Talk was Hillman Talk, it was TikTok University. Jasmine's Garden gets on and says that she's having a mixer. This was before any of this happened. And she wanted to somehow link up with the idea of what was happening, right? Now, in the midst of her creating this mixer, and before this idea even came out, there was this lady named Sierra, I think her name is Sierra, came out and said, has anybody thought about making this to HBCU? Niggas was on board. Niggas was like,
sure.
absolutely. All right, so we're gonna go from calling it TikTok University to Hillman
Hillman
Talk. Damn straight,
To
right?
separate it
From what the fuck, because the white people was trying to jump on it, right? Bet.
You gotta stop them immediately.
So we fucking with it. This bitch, Sierra, gets her friend who got sheets for blinds to come the fuck out. He did it on his own. Like on his own gall and audacity. It was her doubling down with her stupid ass homeboy that pissed me off. This motherfucker, the little one, makes a video and goes, hey Jasmine, did you put our tickets to the side, blah, 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 whatever, for the mixer that she throwing. Now Jasmine's mixer is getting ready to give out scholarships to niggas that's getting ready to go to college, business owners, entrepreneurs, grants, all kinds of shit. Did Speedy Gonzalez looking motherfucker come out of nowhere talking about something? Hey Jasmine, did you put our tickets to the side for the Hillman Talk founders? Blah, blah, blah. Founders? Founders? Who the fuck are you talking about?
The money for these tickets is going to scholarships.
Mind you, it's a $20 ticket.
It's not that you can't afford. Of course, you can't afford it because you got sheets for blinds.
That's the thing that pissed me off. It was the audacity.
That's all you had to say was I can't afford. I can get there, but I can't afford to.
But that was also kind of tripping me up because
But who are you?
Exactly, because when the whole statement came out, when he made that video, she came out and then made a video basically saying like, hey, yo, like for real, who the fuck are you? And almost
Because I had never
confused.
seen him. I seen so many videos about.
I had just saw
the admins and the student service residents.
which started
and all
pissing me
that.
off too because we started to take it too far.
Like I saw those people, but I had never seen this man.
My whole thing is we just needed somebody to centralize the information.
Yeah.
Like we don't need all these RAs. We don't need all this shit. I love
Apparently
it.
they have a Discord.
They do.
Okay.
I love the idea of what it was becoming.
Mm-hmm.
This is the problem sometimes with concepts.
People be getting
is
too
that
big for
people
their
want to
britches.
jump on and they get too big for their britches. Partially, this thing with Sierra pissed me off because of her and her homie being like, hey, did you put our tickets to the side? And then when they chewed her ass out about it, when she came out with an apology, if that's what you want to call it, she still had that kind of tone in her voice like, well, my bad if I overstepped, or it appeared as if I assumed. And it's like, bitch, first of all, right? Y'all couldn't even go follower for follower. If we're going to get childish about it, like really be childish about it, your follower count does not equate to Jasmine's follower count. If we really wanted to go there. But social media aside, Jasmine's Garden is a community leader. That's her whole
That's
role.
her
She's an
whole
entrepreneur.
spiel. She's
She
always
is a-
doing something.
You quit your fucking job as a 6th grade math teacher thinking that you was about to get rich off a hashtag.
That's insane.
That's so, and it's fucked
And you're
up.
not even the originator of it.
And my whole thing is, first of all, if you that fucking stupid, no, you shouldn't have been teaching nobody's fucking child. That's first. But second of all,
Go ahead.
when you look the way that you do, not your appearance, but when you look the way that you do, it pissed me off even further because you don't even appear to have it together in order to be leading somebody's anything.
Yeah.
Where you are, your position as far as community is concerned is you are at the bottom. You are a community member. And this is not about hierarchy and rank, about who's more important. This is about their ability to perform, their ability to lead. You were supposed to be down here with me, with Natasha, with the rest of minding our motherfucking business and spreading
Taking
the
the
fucking word.
classes.
Taking the classes and spreading the word. You jumped
Took it upon
pillars
yourself.
to try to be head honcho.
Nobody nominating you or nothing.
None of
You
that.
just self-appointed.
And then when you were asked to become a part of the staff, right, regarding the mixer, Jasmine even said, like, if y'all want to get together and we can figure out how to do this, you made it seem almost as if you was too good to work alongside her.
When you're not.
When your shoes are leaning to the side, like, you have to lock the fuck in, twin. We got other shit that we need to be worried about.
When you self-appointed yourself to your title in a fictitious HBCU to begin with.
All signs point to like you're not all together.
You a hater for real.
You're
like
not.
You are trying to jump on the You're trying to jump on the bandwagon of something that somebody had already got together. Like Jasmine knows what she's doing. You trying to jump on her shit. You didn't even come up with the idea first. You weren't even
Nothing.
an originator of Human
Nothing.
Talk. No, nothing. But
You're not even
jumped
a
on somebody
professor.
else's
You're a
stuff.
6th grade teacher. Like, and this is what I'm trying to get right. Because all shade, like, fuck, I'm not even gonna say no shade. All shade. This is the fucking problem with people in general. Like, bro, find a lane and stay in it. Like, that be the thing that be irritating me the fucking most. And people will say, like, well, then who the fuck are you? I know me. I know me
She's
well
also a
enough. I have a
community leader
strong
to an
self
extent.
concept. Whether I was a community leader or not, in a sense, I just have a strong concept of who the fuck I am. I wouldn't have jumped the fucking gun like that. That's my biggest issue
That's
with all
true.
of this. You were not in a position in no way, shape, or form to be acting the way that you're acting. You need to come down a few pegs. It ain't even about humbling yourself, right? Because that's embarrassing. To think less than of yourself, I would never tell you to do that. But I would tell you to be so fucking for real. Well, who the fuck you really are and what the fuck you really have to offer to community before you start talking like that. Before you even, like, you don't, sis, like, what? Like, no, like, just for real. Like, please be so fucking for real. My cuss out goes out to you this week because you got everybody fucked up. Everybody literally came out and was like, you
are
and your
dead ass
friend with
wrong.
them sheets for blinds, y'all is fucked up. Not only do you not have the proximity that you need to have in order to lead, you don't have no leadership skills. You don't have common fucking sense. That shit chasing the fuck out you and you fast as fuck. You have to get in line with everybody the fuck else and find your place.
Not the common sense is chasing you and you outrunning it.
She fast as fuck. When it come down to it, that's do you know how fucking embarrassing it is? You because when you first came out, you made it seem like you was on board, right? I'm a team player. The minute you felt like you had a leg up, you didn't take it to inspire. You didn't take it to collaborate. You took it to try to humble somebody and got humbled. You see what happened when you talk too fucking fast? When you speak out of turn? Now you embarrassed. Now you can't make videos because now you got to figure out how the fuck you gonna support yourself. You quit your job, your real fucking job, for a concept, for a fictitious university on TikTok. I promise you, you quitting that job did them babies a deep favor, because I would not want nobody who did not have that level of common sense teaching my motherfucking child. Them kids was probably already fucked up from the jump with you leading that classroom. And I'm pretty sure that your old coworkers is like, yep, you know what? Putting 2 and 2 together, this makes perfect fucking sense. Go get you some common sense, bitch. Go get it together. Because that was embarrassing.
Get it all the way.
Get it lock into him, because you're fucking embarrassing. You real life. Yeah. My second cuss out this week, because get you some business, bitch. I can't get too specific, but you got other shit that you need to be worried about. Bitch, you got to get you some business rather than worried about what other adult individuals is doing. You have several children and some family business to tend to. Okay, you need to make sure that them kids is not being raised by another member of your family because they sleeping with your ex-husband. You gotta focus, bitch. And you focused on the wrong shit. You too busy yapping at them gums. And you need to lock up both sets of lips. Them coochie lips that you keep trying to throw at every man that says hello. And them lips that keep running off at the mouth about people when it don't have nothing to do with you. You is putting yourself in situations that don't have nothing to do with you, bitch.
After you gave her the cussing out to me personally, I realized that telling your best friend about something that somebody did to you is way worse than telling your mother. Your mother is older. She got a little bit more common sense. And even if she don't, she still do things a little bit better. This one over here,
no,
I can't tell her shit. Don't let me tell her shit that happens in my life. She is also practicing some African American ancestral stuff.
Mm-hmm.
If I don't do it, she gonna do it.
Mm-hmm. Somebody got the
and vice versa, for real.
The revolution will be televised. I'm really sick of you hoes. Like, real shit. I'm sick of everybody this year. And I feel like if I'm focused on my business,
why you not focused
on yours?
Just kind of weird to me.
It's because you're grown. You're more grown than me. Like, that's the problem. The problem is that you got years on me, ho.
A couple, yeah.
You got some years on me.
Probably
and
like
I know
2.
that everybody ain't mature
at the same time,
but that's a cop out to me at this point.
This should mature you,
because when you got that many motherfucking kids, you should have known after the second one that you needed to get your shit together, but you didn't. And you got shit that you was trying to do. You so busy trying to feel young again and try to be seen that you don't even recognize that ain't nobody looking or checking for you, bitch. So go get you some business. Go be about something. You real life got shit to do. And the crazy part about it is because I know that you could be great. Like, even in like coming across you just a couple times, I know it's really some shit up in there that you could really get off and really do good. But you so worried about the next bitch, and that's your problem.
And this is only off of a little bit of information. I didn't even tell her everything.
Sometimes people be doing me a favor by like leaving certain shit out. Cause again, when y'all go low, I go to hell. Like this is the year of the snake. Y'all bitches is sneaky as fuck. And I'm coming over y'all bitches with a lawnmower. We cutting this shit out. We not doing this shit no more. Yeah. Y'all, like, this year, I need for all grown women to get some business. If you over the age of 25, get some business.
Your own.
Get you some business.
You personally, your own. Be in it.
Your own life, what you got, your reality, this shit off of social media, because none of this shit is real. You need to you need to go get you something to do. Because clearly you got too much time on your hands to be really sitting around talking about people.
And that's going to be very
That's the part that throws me the fuck off.
That's going to be very detrimental to you when niggas got shit going on and you still looking in the mirror like, damn, I ain't got shit going on.
So much so to the point where you interested in what the next bitch got going on that you yapping your lips about. That's interesting. That's strange. But none the fucking less, I love you. Cause real shit, like real shit, and I want you to do better. But get you some motherfucking business, like real shit. Get you some business. You and the chick from TikTok. You see what happened when you in other people's business. You see what happens when you lose self concept. Get you some business, bitch. Real shit. Get you some business. Love you, but get you some motherfucking business.
And these lying ass niggas.
Yes. Now this one really threw me this week, and I gotta find a way to get more like centralized about these cuss outs. But how I want to kick this shit off? Like,
I forget who specifically this one is about. So
to perpetrate is one thing, but to perpetrate and then you so deep in the lie that now you believe it is insane.
Oh, yeah.
Specifically when it come to me, please don't tell me one side of the story. You got to tell me the whole story. Yes. And you have to tell me what you really did.
What you actually said.
Because when you wrong, you wrong. I don't like to be wrong. I don't think anybody necessarily likes to be wrong. But to lie is something totally fucking different when you grown as fuck.
I'd rather be wrong than a liar. I'd rather just
just own up to it. You know how hard it is to live a fucking lie? And the crazy part about it is, who the fuck are you trying to impress when everybody around this bitch just trying to be themselves? Everybody around this bitch just trying to be normal, and you trying to make it something that is not, so much so to the point where niggas again is in your business without having to be in your business. Nobody should know what the fuck you got going on. But when it does come out about what the fuck you got going on, imagine when it come out and what you got going on, even what you had going on. That's insane. The fuck for? You niggas is putting on a show for who? Because I'm not entertained. Nobody's entertained. Actually, everybody is quite
over it.
Curious as to what the fuck is wrong with you.
We supposed to be cool. We supposed to be here. We supposed to be locked in. Why you lying?
What are you lying for?
I don't like that.
It's one thing to hide the truth, right? Because not everybody need to know your business. It's the fact as though it's almost like you couldn't say nothing because you knew that what you was doing was dumb as fuck.
You was fucked up.
It's okay to admit that you fucked up. Like, it's so okay to admit. You know how many times in life I've had to admit that I don't like doing it. I don't think anybody likes to do it. But it's the fact as though you niggas is walking around doing weird shit. And then when somebody you catch a hissy, are you okay? Are you niggas okay?
Against niggas that really had your back and was cool with you and was cool with like squaring it away and chilling the fuck out. And
moving on.
Doubled the fuck down on your lie.
That's insane. That's
you miss some parts though, because of course it was a lie. You couldn't even keep up with it.
And that is why mental health is a crisis in the black community. Go get your ass some therapy.
Just tell
everybody who I've cussed out this week, it has all come down to the fact that y'all have a mental health crisis and you have a cry for help. And it is doing a disservice because I think all of y'all had benefits through your employer to go get you some help.
But at the end of the day, Dr. Umar said we cannot all go.
And 3 of y'all is getting left behind. The 3 of y'all cannot get on the ark the next time God flood the earth. Y'all get 4.
It's 2 of them.
No, because specifically to one of them specifically, I'm going to put my motherfucking hands on. You won't make it to the ark, bitch. But for them other 3, when God flood the earth, y'all can't come. The 4th one shall be dealt with before that day, before the reckoning even happens. But the day that God come back, y'all 3 can't get on the ark. Y'all getting left back like y'all was extra animals.
I hope nobody that y'all can swim. It's not like it matters, but I hope that y'all can swim for a little bit.
Because y'all getting left behind because y'all
finna be like the Titanic.
Fuck y'all.
Trying to hold on to a fucking...
Because fuck y'all. Real shit.
Not everyone is meant to be a content creator. Try a personal diary instead.
Yeah. Same thing with this whole TikTok situation. I was recognizing that I'm starting to see a lot of conversation and communication with people regarding wanting to be a content creator, wanting to make money online, wanting to do all the things. And I'm not saying that you can't do it. I'm just saying that not everybody's going to be able to do it. Not everybody, we say this all the time, not everybody should start a podcast. Not everybody should try to be a content creator. Not because you can't be good at it, but because you're not going to put in the level of work ethic in order to see real results. Same thing with the podcast. That's really the underlying thing. I don't think that it should have to be explained. I think when you, again, this seems to be a recurring theme, self-concept. When you really know yourself well enough, you know what you're willing to put effort and energy into if you really want it bad enough. But half of y'all won't even work diligently at y'all 9 to 5. What the fuck make you think you're going to work hard for yourself? You don't know what kind of content you want to make, but you won't sit down long enough to figure out what you're good at. You won't apply the skill set that you set and you learned all this fucking time. For what fucking reason? You scared to put the motherfucking content out because you afraid of being judged. All signs point to, well, then you should not be making content. If you're not going to be willing to work through the discomfort, you might have ups and downs. You might have, times where you stop and start again, things of that nature. But there are people who give up for years at a time. Years and years and years of wanting to do something, and then when they come around to it, they stop again. Years and years and years, and then they stop again. Years and years. Give the fuck up already. Go do something else. Have a personal journal where you don't have expectations about the content. If you're gonna make a podcast, don't have the expectation to get it monetized. Don't have the expectation for 100,000 listeners. Don't have certain expectations. Just do something fun, like we talked about last episode. Bitch, get a hobby. Stop making everything so fucking serious. I'm starting to see an influx of people wanting to make content. I'm not going to say don't try, but what I am going to say is if you're not going to put your best fucking foot forward, give up right now. Mm-hmm. Give up.
She talking to me, y'all. Okay. She talking to me because I felt all that. I was just like, you right.
You got to give up. You got to give up. It's plain.
It's hard as fuck.
It's plain and fucking simple.
It's okay.
It's only when you try to monetize it. It's only when you try to make it something more. If you just want to use social media for what it was originally intended for, then just do that.
I feel like that makes it easier to be a content creator after a while, because it's just like now you're comfortable with being you, because you took out that's my main reason I'm doing it, is to make a check. Once you put the fun back into it, it's like, oh shit, yeah.
Because then you're not thinking about concepts. You don't have to think about what kind of content am I going to make this week? What am I going to talk about? How am I going to get the, viral clips? How am I going to get people to follow me? If you just enjoy it, maybe you'll never get 100,000 followers. But if that's not your expectation, then it won't matter.
And that's okay.
I hate that we keep having to come back down and around to the same thing about wanting to be bigger than what we really are, wanting to keep up with the Joneses. The Joneses don't give a fuck about you. Them people is not paying attention to nothing the fuck you got going on. Go do something for your fucking self. Stop trying to fit in places where you don't have to fit in. You don't have to fit into every group. You don't have to fit in with every group of people. And when you separate yourself from these people, don't keep trying to fight for a space back in, because you now have FOMO. You have fear that you're missing out.
Yeah.
Some people you're just not going to always get to be around. And that's just it. That's all. You're going to have to get comfortable with the feeling that people don't fuck with you no more, or you're gonna have to get comfortable with the fact that this just ain't your fucking lane. People so fucking weird, bro. Like,
you'll find your people eventually. You just got to keep doing the uncomfortable shit if you're willing to.
That's the thing. Niggas don't want to do the work no more. Like, you think Ray J got into the rooms that Ray J is in by not being authentically Ray J?
Yeah.
I feel like when you think, like, again, bringing this shit back full circle, and this is so random, but if you think about it, Ray J probably one of the most authentic people that you come across. Like, this nigga just be doing shit. He got full faith in the fact that whatever he put out is some good shit.
Niggas still giving out Raycons.
And niggas thriving. He's thriving. So
don't need to wear his hat a certain way. He gonna change that bitch up as much as he wants to.
And he don't always have to be in mainstream media. He don't always want to have his name in something. But somehow this nigga always keep being brought the fuck back up. He's just being him for real. How about you go try being you for real and see what happens? All the places you may go.
Cockiness will have you humbled so quick.
You just too big for your fucking britches. Get some drawers that fit. I feel like there's a difference between being cocky and confident. I feel like when you cocky, you just doing shit. Like you ignorant as fuck. You not aware of nothing that's really going on. You feel me, talking the talk. You just like you try to find a reason to join in on conversations with people. You find a reason, you feel me, to be around people. When you cocky, I feel like that, you feel me, like you lead with your dick. You lead with your pussy. Like you feel me, like it's almost like you walk around like growing out, like look at me. When you just confident, that shit that's who you are.
I had a conversation with somebody like that because they were just like, I just stick to myself because people think I'm cocky, and I'm just like, what makes you cocky?
Yeah, like
and they just like, I'm just myself. I just, you know,
that means that you're not being received by the right people. Then you in the wrong room. It's
like,
a difference.
I don't push myself to be in the crowds that I don't want to be in. Exactly, as you should. I don't understand.
I can kind of understand how maybe when you trying to like find your community, how you could look at that and be like, damn, like what am I doing wrong? You still
just with your
wrong.
wrong people.
You still choosing. There's a common denominator in the spaces that you are trying to decide to be in, and that's what's throwing you off. When you think about surface level, they say like in order to get to the bottom of something, you have to ask yourself why and answer it 5 times. Like they teach you that in business, but it does transfer over into like psychology in general. I'm not a psych major. I'm just a bitch that know marketing. When you think about the why of why you do something, tying it down 5 times, you get to the bottom fucking reason of what the real reason is. Like what Cardi B say, what was the reason? But it help you get there. So it's like
that has helped me with like sticking to the gym.
Yeah.
Just like, why do I actually want this?
Exactly. A healthy body. Why? Because I'll be able to move more. Why? Because I'll be able to ride dick for more than 30 seconds. Why? You see what I'm saying? Like when you get to
a fat ass.
And it could be the most shallow fucking reason, but that's fair because that's authentically you. That's who you are. Like people are losing sight of just like, bro, when you are who the fuck truth. You are, that is the most confident you could ever be. Because when somebody question you about something, you don't have to double down. You can just say, this the hill I choose to die on. This who I am.
This is what I said.
I said what I said. It's nothing wrong with, like, when did we lose the art of I said what I said? That's why I'm so gung-ho on when people keep over explaining it. What the fuck do you keep explaining yourself to people for? You said what you said. Sometimes it's okay to have a disclaimer because intentions are a thing. I get that. So sometimes you don't intend to piss a person, and you might have to say like, listen, I'm not trying to be a bitch when I say this, but low key I am. That's why I stop for a second and be trying to figure out what it is I'm really trying to say, because my intentions are never to hurt my fucking feelings, but like, fuck you for real. And fuck how you feel, because if I don't say it, nobody's going to say it. When you really care about a person, what comes out of your mouth, it's really never to really hurt. My ultimate goal when I walk around and I just say what the fuck I say out my mouth, one, it's a mental illness. I don't have a diagnosis, but I know that the communication, like the time frame from my brain to my mouth is very short. So I really do just be saying shit. However, I mean everything the fuck that I say. I don't want anybody to ever think that I'm trying to be malicious or a bitch. My brain is immediate, and it comes out of my mouth.
Be intentional. I feel like it's very authentic and genuine.
I just don't get it.
Like, I mean, it may hurt a feeling or two, but like, that's how you feel.
But I feel like sometimes you gotta have your feelings hurt. I feel like people, right, this overly sensitive shit, I feel like overly sensitive people are people who just refuse to find a hill to die on sometimes. Because you don't want to be wrong. You don't want to be seen as politically incorrect, or you don't want to be seen as immoral. Who cares? Who cares?
Yeah, in certain spaces.
Yeah, in certain spaces. Because again, I'm not even considering the true detriment. I'm not a serial killer. I'm not a murderer. I'm not a pedophile. I'm not a pervert. I'm not none of this. So all that shit's off the table. I'm not a criminal. All that's off the table.
Level.
So, right. So surface level, you already know I'm not a bad person. I have an opinion about shit. Some people are fucking stupid. That's my opinion. And when you do stupid shit as a general public, you fucked around and now you found out. Stop being fucking stupid. Stop being cocky. Stop jumping the gun. Stop lying. Stop perpetrating. I don't understand how fucking hard that is.
And especially stop flying out to see men that don't even want you.
And that's that. You gonna uproot yourself from your comfortable ass home to go somewhere where motherfucker gonna force you to feel uncomfortable? You out your scout.
And you got kids at home. Why y'all don't never be worried about these kids?
They don't.
Y'all have kids just to throw them to the wayside?
They claim them on their taxes every year.
Not just the girl that flew out with the throat spray, but also the lady that went to fucking across the country.
Dumb.
She got a fucking 18, 17-year-old,
Dumb.
15-year-old, whoever.
Dumb. You're
And they are
dumb.
locked up. And they are locked up in Dubai.
You fucking
And ain't
stupid.
nobody heard from her. To be honest,
What about
I
a man
don't
is-
give a fuck.
What about a man is so
Because
important
you
that you
fly
feel like
out
you
to
have
feed-
to uproot your life for that man?
A 19-year-old.
When it comes specifically when you have
That's a
children,
child.
when you don't have children, you can do whatever the fuck you want. But when you have a child, at what point does a man become more important than your kid?
Or you. Your safety.
Because you wasn't thinking about that when you was going down there to see that man. Shorty who had the throat spray and you 31 years old.
With 2 kids. 2, 3. More than one.
More. She got kids.
Who is watching these babies while you out? And then you double down, even though he did want to see you. You like, yeah, I still want to mess with you. Are you okay?
I don't
You
even know if he
have no
necessarily
type
wanted
of-
to see. My whole thing is like these
He was
niggas
with
be
somebody else.
these niggas be lying. These
You
women
flew
be
yourself
lying.
out.
People be lying. Like read the signs be right
You flew
there.
yourself out. to
She
see
said
this
it hadn't
man.
even been like 3 days. She said it had been like a week. She said they started talking on like Sunday. By Friday, she had booked her ticket. Are you
Oh.
okay?
I didn't even know it happened.
Yes.
that
Are you
quickly.
okay? Are you Ari? Like what the fuck are y'all Ari? I'm starting to
You
think.
was like 30 something doing this.
Even if you was like 19, I'm just
19-year-olds gonna do that shit.
I just don't get it. I don't think it's just not smart. It's not.
Cause they're not smart. Cause they're not smart. Cause they're not smart. Cause they're not.
Ray J would never
smart.
do this. Ray J would not do this.
Dumb as hell.
Ray J wouldn't do this.
Stupid bitch.
Jesus Christ. Recommendations. I wanted to start like not a new segment, but every now and then we come across some shit that we really fucking with. And this week I really been fucking with this Larry June, 2 Chainz and the Alchemist album. That shit go
The Alchemist
crazy.
hit every time.
That shit go crazy. I wasn't a big Larry June fan. I've been a 2
like
Chainz
Larry
fan
June.
for a long time, but I didn't even know who Larry June was until probably like 2 years ago. And even then, he would only come up in
Like features.
yeah, or every now and then like on playlist of things that I was listening to. But actually giving Larry June a try and like really fucking with it, I still don't know who the Alchemist is. So now I'm getting ready to go down that
Producer.
rabbit. Okay,
He makes really good beats.
I'm about to go down the rabbit hole because I'm
He
fucking
has
with this album.
albums with a bunch of people like it's kind of like DJ Khaled but without the DJ Khaled-esque to
Okay.
it. Like you hear this good ass beat, that's the Alchemist. Then you hit a rapper on top. It's not like DJ Khaled, like you gotta have your name over everything.
Yeah.
It's just like that's a smooth ass beat. That's probably the Alchemist right there.
fucking with
That's
it.
all it is.
I'm fucking with it. I really fuck with it. I'm really fucking with that album.
I don't know if it's one person or two, but either way, it doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, it's a
Shit
10
good.
out of 10 album for me for real. What was I about to say about it? It's not long at all. It's a bop, like for real. Like it starts off good. Everything about it is just good.
It sounds like driving on the Sunday music. to
That's
be
exactly what
honest.
it. And I'm starting to really
In the
fall in
summer.
love with the idea of that. Just like
Smooth sound.
it's so smooth. It's almost like if R&B, jazz, and hip hop
Yeah.
had a baby.
That's my genre.
Yeah.
That's
What is
all I
that?
really have on my. I don't know.
If-
I don't know what it's
If
called.
you know what that's called, like let us know. What is that genre of music called?
Smooth R&B rap. Smooth hip hop.
Neo hip hop.
You know you're going somewhere. with
Listen,
that.
I'm fucking with
that
it.
actually fit.
I'm fucking with it. There are murders on Netflix. All right, so listen.
Is this documentary?
No,
fiction,
it's a show.
nonfiction? Oh.
It's a fictional show.
Okay.
Listen, y'all gotta stop watching everything in English and just watch it
Yeah.
dubbed. Cause some of the best fucking shit on Netflix is in a whole nother language. This was based in I think
Asian?
like Switzerland.
Oh.
And basically, quick synopsis, I'm not going to ruin nothing for you, but quick synopsis, this lady is on leave from her job as an investigator and she ends up breaking up with her boyfriend and he puts her out. So now she goes to stay in a cabin up in like Denmark or Finland or some shit and people start getting murdered. That's why it's called There Are Murders. And now this bitch basically like, I gotta get to the bottom of this because like
I gotta go back to work.
I'm trying to go skiing and shit, mind my motherfucking business. But the whole time now I'm invested because this little girl done gone missing. And now when I find that she dead. So like, who killed this little girl. You feel me? So, and it's just the way that shit be fun. Then you figure out why this bitch finally off leave, and then that breaks something else. Oh, girl, the shit is good. Niggas is shooting at each other.
You always watch these type of shows.
Girl,
What was the
this-
other one you watched with the lady and her fiance
It's
disappeared?
any Harlan Coben. This isn't Harlan
Okay.
Coben,
Oh.
but anything Harlan Coben is HarlanCoben on Netflix. Any of them series is a UK based author. That shit go crazy.
They sound like it,
because once you really think, and I'm one of those people where I can figure out a
think
movie
it's one thing
at the
and
very
something
top
else.
of a movie. The minute that shit come on, you swear you know what the fuck is going on. By the end of episode 2, you done changed your mind. By the 5th episode, you are cussing your motherfucking phone out or wherever you watching it because you like, bro, what is really fucking happening? It's so good. Them bitches
I felt
be good,
like that
man.
was kind of it when we watched that one show with Dakota Fanning in them.
Yes,
But I already knew it was her.
that shit was so good.
I knew it was her. I was just like,
See, and I think that's like the ones that's like written like here.
Yeah.
They be a little. Them UK shows.
No,
they
yeah, it
actually have
sound like
a
it was
true
a
crime
twist.
UK show on Comcast now. Like if you have those boxes in your house and you get the multiple apps. There's an app specifically for these true crime shows in the UK. When I swear to you, that's all the fuck I be watching as of late. Cause they be showing butt cheeks. It be real, like niggas really be getting. It's really good, like showmanship. Like when the show come on, we don't be writing like they be writing over there. They not afraid to write over there. Like they not politically correct. They don't give a fuck. Girl, that shit go crazy.
my recommendation for Netflix
Yes.
is Sakamoto Days. It's an anime. It's really cute. You should watch it. He's a retired sniper.
Okay.
And this guy comes to like the first episode is like this guy that he used to work with comes to see him and he's just like, who is this man? Where's Sakamoto? And it's like this nigga done like plumped up because he got married and he like swore that he wasn't gonna kill nobody anymore for his wife and shit. But it's so
his
cute.
wife got people off and his wife got him offing people, or he like if anybody messed with his wife, he offing people.
No, he used to be like a sniper in general.
Oh,
Yeah, and then
okay.
he met his wife.
And she was like, "You got to."
She was like, "You can't do that."
Got it.
And he
Got
was
it.
like, "You right." And then he plumped up and stuff. But apparently, later on down the line, he get back skinny because he's still fighting people. He not killing them. He just
Yeah, he
fighting
like,
them
listen,
to
I gotta slim
like
down a little
disable
bit.
them to like go back for them to go back and be like, "We can't get this nigga."
I like it.
But apparently, I thought it was only 7 episodes, and it comes out every Saturday. So
Damn, for real? Mm-hmm. It's one season.
yeah,
Okay.
So-
I like when if I can catch something in its first season, I'm fucking with it.
and apparently, I need to watch Solo Leveling because everybody's on that too.
I ain't heard of that one. I'm fucking with it. Last recommendation is a podcast recommendation, Sisters Who Kill. If you guys are looking for a really good podcast that's anything true crime related, but you still want that like conversational flair, it's two black women, Mariah and Taz, and they tell like literally black women who are murderers, serial killers, things that you usually probably don't hear about in the true crime like realm, but they talk about it from a perspective like they be on people's Facebook pages, like getting to the nitty gritty in the
getting
back
that research.
girl. And then they have a segment called "I Didn't Do It, But If I Did."
Ooh.
When I tell you, that's probably one of my favorite parts of the show because no real shit, like sometimes y'all need to be getting away with murder and you too fucking stupid to get away with it. So I just love their take on it. I love the best friend commentary they have between each other. I like that they can agree to disagree in certain situations.
I have liked it when you put it on.
They be cussing, girl. It's my shit. Like I really do. I like the. I'm mad that I missed the show in New York City. But if they have a show in DC or something like that next year, I'm definitely going to check them out. So make sure you check out Sisters Who Kill. I'm fucking with the episode. Really fucking with it. What we moving into? What we main topic?
Yes.
Moving right the fuck along. Listen, I need for y'all to get over it. Okay, this came up this week in therapy, and my therapist said something to me that really it made sense. She said, "You're over the traumatic parts of your life as it pertains to your upbringing. At this point now, you have to move on." I was like, "Bet. You're right. I cannot hold on to what used to be. I can't hold on to, what happened in the past." And I'm far past that in general. Like, a lot of the time, I don't like to think about these things. I don't make it my primary thought. But when I'm around family, when I'm around just like people from my past in general, sometimes I find that it's easy to engage in that conversation, which is kind of triggering low key, because I'll think back to how old I was in that time frame or what was happening during that time. And then I immediately get pissed off, like with the people that's in the room with me sometimes. So I'm just learning to just kind of like stop holding a grudge and just move the fuck on. But with that being said, I wanted to have the conversation about how there are people who just can't get over shit. Like, it be the pettiest of shit and niggas just still be holding a fucking grudge. At what point do we say, I'm just not gonna harp on it no more? Like, and I get like people hold grudges for like the craziest shit. Like, you cut me off in traffic. Yeah, you remember?
Sure.
If I see you at your license plate again, I might hold that. You feel me? But not to the point where I'm gonna get out and throw a fucking rock at your windshield. Like, we gotta start to just push past shit and not harbor on even the little fucking things, even the big things, to a point. Like, if something happens to you, I'm not saying get over it immediately or get over it so fucking fast, but 15 years of your life,
Work on healing that.
10 years of your life, 5 years of your life,
You got to work on healing that for sure.
even a whole year of 100% obsessing over it does seem a bit excessive.
Yeah.
At what point do you say, I'm not going to let this rule my life? I'm going to make change. I'm going to say, this is not who I am as a person. I'm not going to hold myself to the same standard of who I was a year ago when this shit happened to me. I'm not going to blame the people that hurt me for why my life is the way that it is right now, because I have the ability to change my perspective about my life.
That kind of fits in with the whole Black trauma.
Yeah.
Like, sticking with it for so long.
Yeah.
Like, are y'all okay? Like, we don't have to go through trauma all the time just to get to where we have to go.
Yeah.
That type of stuff.
Deontay Kyle was talking about it with Gigi LaFleur on their last episode of Deontay's episode of Grits and Eggs podcast. And she said that Black people have gotten comfortable with poverty, basically, where they were saying like Black people have become so accustomed to having to get it out the mud that it almost seems like if you don't have to, then it's not real. And that I don't think that that's the case.
I feel like you should have to go through the struggle to get whatever you want in
I
life.
look at the Wayans, for example. Keenan Wayans had to go through a bunch of bullshit, right? I think Keenan is, the oldest Wayne.
Mm-hmm.
Been through all of this shit and then put his siblings on.
I feel like that's how, if you want to work, come on. Like,
Everybody
let's go.
he can have the traumatic experience,
Yeah.
but he didn't let that be the thing, because he could have
Because
been like, you know what? First time that shit ain't hit, it's clip. I gotta go home and find a job so that I can help my mom and my father take care of my other 7 siblings. Like, that could have, but he held on and was like, no, I'm going to push past this shit. I'm going to be bigger than this. I don't understand how we've become as a community so accustomed to having to get everything out of the mud, having everything be a challenge, because I had to struggle. You had to struggle.
No.
What?
Because you know the pain from struggling, you should want to help somebody else not have to go through that.
Why do
That's
I
what
have to get
think.
company in this form of my misery? That's insane. For all that, I should just go to a support group. Some motherfuckers who actually have experience, who have been around it, but are also trying to do better. Like, I just feel like that's really what friendships and relationships, family should be. Like, trauma happens. I'm not saying that there are not evil or mean people in the world, but it's like at the end of the fucking day,
Why are you letting it have such a hold on you?
and why is that becoming like the
The thing.
definition of like what our family is built off of? Why is that becoming the definition of, how friendships were founded? Natasha and I didn't meet off no traumatic shit. And when we tell the story about how we met, we don't start at like our first altercation
Yeah.
or when we knew that our friendship was solid or when
No.
I knew me and my husband, like, I don't tell people, all the shit that we've been through and that's how I knew he was the one. Like, that's not, I'm just so confused as why the mud has to be the thing. Why that has to be the main thing that we talk about. I feel like that's primarily the reason why, like, motherfuckers come home from jail, motherfuckers recover from being a crackhead, and that's how they
go
get,
back.
like, the trajectory, like, that's how they take off.
Oh, yeah.
Because their story is so traumatic, and it's like people love that, and it's like,
Why
so
y'all love trauma so much?
so when somebody doesn't have that backstory, goes, okay, but what challenges, what problems have you had? And it's like, well, unfortunately, maybe my parents divorced. Oh, nigga, that ain't no real trauma. I ain't had no daddy.
Yes,
like,
the fuck-
what the fuck?
Okay, and
It's
But are you stronger or am I stronger now?
Exactly.
Because
What?
you still complaining about the shit. My parents were no longer together. That changed my environment. My whole environment changed.
but we have to be in a struggle contest about whose struggle was harder, whose shit was worse.
Nigga, I ain't have what I used to, and neither do you. So like, it's a change.
What happened if I tell you that my granny died and your granny's still alive? Is you gonna tell me that your aunt died? Like, is we gonna go death for death? Like, what? It's this whole versus that I feel like everybody is always in a lot of the time, which is, going back to what we were talking about in topics, why people lie, why people have to feel like they're at the top of the totem pole, why people have to do all these things. And it's just like, bro, at the end of the day, your life can be a good life. And that's all. You don't have to talk about the trauma. You could just talk about the good parts.
That's like bringing up that you dealt with depression all the time. Like,
or bringing up that you're depressed right now. We in a happy situation. You like, damn, if I wasn't so fucking depressed, I'd be straight.
how
Why?
are you depressed right now? How
Why?
did that even come up in your mind? Like,
Why?
I get it. Depression comes. I get it. I've been that person where I was just like, damn, I'm still sad as fuck in this room.
So
But
go
it's just
home. Like, go home then. Go
but
home.
it's just like, I want to enjoy myself, and I push that shit
You
to
see
the
what I'm
side.
saying? So
I be
that
like, you know
shift in
what?
perspective. It's motherfuckers.
Because these people in this room care about me. So how about I show the fuck up?
It's a nigga out here that will start shooting up a party when he realized that he is not happy, strictly because that motherfucker just recognized that he can't turn it off. He can't turn off the switch. He can't change his mind.
It's hella people in this room depressed right now. You the
We
only
trying
one
to make the
that's
best out
trying
of
to
it. You
do the
think niggas
crazy
don't get
shit.
sad, yo? You think niggas don't get sad? I get sad all the time. I just don't
Nigga.
want to stay sad. Niggas be going through real life shit and just choose not to stay sad. I've been through shit in my life, and I've had friends previously who that's all we wanted to talk about. Remember when we went through this? Remember when we went through that? Actually, I do
No.
remember, and I'm trying my best not
I ain't
to.
like it.
I'm
I
trying to
didn't like how that
compartmentalize in order to heal and have healthier boundaries and stronger subdivisions of my life, so I can be a better person. So unfortunately, I don't want to talk about why that happened.
I don't like how that makes me feel anymore.
I'm
And I
not
never
comfortable
did.
with being sad. I'm not. I don't like being sad. When I'm sad, I be trying not to feel it for long bouts of time. I be honestly trying not to feel it after I recognize that I'm feeling it. The minute I start being sad, I be like, all right, we gotta kick this shit.
I feel it for a little bit.
Yeah, I'm trying. You know, like I'm trying to get more in the habit of like feeling sad,
But no,
acknowledging
you
the
still
sadness.
push past that
yeah,
shit. Like, you gotta push past it.
I just
Because then you just gonna go through that bout of depression and not wanting to do shit. And
I'm just saying so many
we got
people,
shit to do this year.
Yeah, niggas is just accepting the struggle, and I'm just like, are you
No.
all right? What would Ray J do? Would Ray J accept the struggle?
No. He would make some more Ray-Cons or some scooters.
Or some glasses. The Ray-Ban that wasn't a Ray-Ban.
Mm-hmm.
Like, bro, be like Ray J.
Make
In a
it
world,
tequila,
in a
whiskey.
world of all the shit going on, be like Ray J, bro. That's what we trying to get you to understand. What would Ray J do? WWRJD. What would Ray J do?
Because I'm tired of y'all wanting to know. I'm tired of y'all wanting to talk about what would Jesus do. He was perfect. I'm never going to do what Jesus did. That's why he died, for my sins.
You see what happens when you try to be perfect? They kill you. You see what happens? They smoke you.
So if I keep trying to be perfect, my mind gonna kill me.
See, so I have to be a sinner. I have to sin in order for me to thrive.
I'm a sinner every day that I wake up.
That's it.
We are sinners every day that we wake up. What
Every
are you?
day. You should be trying to sin better than
You
me.
didn't hold that door for that lady. You a sinner.
That's a sin. That's a sin.
You're not thinking about your neighbor.
But see, I don't be worried about your glass house. I be worried about trying to keep the lights on in my own shit.
Sin freely.
That's why I be cussing y'all the fuck out, because I don't even be in y'all business. But imagine when the business get bored to me and I find out what y'all really doing over there.
I hate knowing the business. I could have went the rest of my fucking life
Without
the
knowing.
business.
That's why I be cussing
But
people the
you
fuck
wanna
out.
But you want to be bringing that shit to me, and now I'm upset.
Because now it seems like
Now
an
I'm mad.
inconvenience.
Now I gotta say something.
I feel inconvenienced.
Now I gotta say something. I gotta say something to you. I gotta say something to whoever is involved.
Because mainly
Because
the people
boundaries.
Mainly, first of all, I'm always gonna cuss out black people with love. I'm gonna cuss out a motherfucker of any other race with full nastily intent. I'm gonna come off the rip disgustingly. You feel me?
When it come to my people.
But when it come to my people,
care
I try
about
to do
y'all.
it in love, because I'm recognizing that you fucking stupid. And I don't want you to be fucking stupid for forever. But when you choose stupidity, I don't have no choice but to smack you upside the back of your head.
Like a badass boy.
Get some business. Like, bro, man, y'all piss me off so bad. Y'all be blowing my high. just want to love y'all.
That
and
shit
y'all
be making me
fucking stupid.
depressed. Now you making me depressed.
Then I gotta smoke some more because
You done made me sad.
and I'm
This
hungry.
is faded and evolving. Come on now.
Like, come on, we supposed to come over here and smoke and have a good time. But y'all pissed me off this week, real shit. Like, and you know this therapy, so I came to get my shit off. Fuck y'all. Y'all had one job this week. Y'all had one job all Black History Month. And the only person doing what the fuck he's supposed to be doing is Ray J. That's it.
In
That's it.
Jasmine's garden.
And Jasmine Garden. That's it. Shout out to Jasmine. Shout out to Ifa Boomy. Shout out to Jasmine. Who else on TikTok is really like moving and grooving right now? Anybody you be seeing like come up a lot? I think her name is Danielle. She's from She's from Baltimore. She's from Maryland. She's a 27-year-old mom with a 51-year-old husband. And so when you first hear that, you just kind of like, bitch.
Okay.
But the content that she makes is so relatable. The content that she makes comes full circle. She talks a lot about her growth process, how she met her husband, raising her daughters. One of her daughters goes to like a speech therapy, or I think they are thinking that her daughter's on the spectrum. So she talks about her experience in that. Like, I'm finding so
Real
many
life shit,
like dope content creators that's just bout they business. Get you some motherfucking business. And in turn, when you make some content about your business and don't double down, don't be a fake ass bitch, that's where the money come.
Yeah.
But if you can't do that, if you can't be like Ray J, then I don't know what to tell you. Now you don't have no Raycons. Now you don't have no Ray-Bans. Now
Missing
Brandy
out.
can't be your sister. Even though she was running people over. But that's beside the point. That's beside the point. Do I have an affirmation for y'all this week? Do you have an affirmation for the people this week, friend?
Don't call people weird unless you know all the information.
And what would Ray J
Stanko.
do? What would Ray J do? This week, my affirmation is, in the world of P. Diddy's, be more like Ray J. Namaste. I ate that. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. We love y'all. Go get you some business. Bye.